Hi everyone, this is Connie from Connie's Creative Creations. Welcome to my channel. And if you are new here, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Think about hitting that subscribe button as well as the notification bell. Give me a big old thumbs up and hit that notification. Leave me a comment. I love reading them and commenting. And if you are an existing subscriber, welcome back. Now, I'm taking part. I am one of the hosts of the What Would You Make, but I'll get to more details about that in just a moment. Okay, I love working with wood. These are smaller projects than what I have made in the past, but hey, wood's wood, right? So I'm taking some of these tumbling towers and some craft sticks from the Dollar Tree, and I am going to be making candle holders. So I'm just going to be making two different sizes. One will be 2 tumbling towers tall, and one will be 3 tumbling towers tall. Now, I'm also going to be using some of those little wood cubes as well for support. To keep the cross pieces connected. So I am just using wood glue and then a little bit of hot glue, and I am sticking these together. The wood glue is the long-term and hot glue is the quick hold so that the wood glue has time to cure. So I'm getting these all done. I'm measuring to see about the candle. I ended up using a different candle, but hey, it is what it is, right? So I'm just getting these cross pieces together, and then what I'm going to do is hook them all together. Now I am kind of measuring that so that I know exactly where to put it. I don't want to mess up on my placements of these because I want them to be perfectly set on these so that it's even when I set the calendar or the candle on it. See, here I've got these pieces. I put 2 together, and now I've got to put these other 2. Now, it gave me a little bit of trouble, but I knew it was going to. That's why I have the craft sticks as a support. Because as soon as I move this, it starts to fall apart on me. But hey, I got it fixed, and I got them all together. I just had to give it the hot glue a minute to get a hold, and here I am getting those craft sticks cut so that I could get them to adhere. All right, so here I'm going to get this third one together, or fourth one ready so it can go on there, and then I'll put the support pieces. I almost thought that maybe I should have put one in the very center to hold it up, but you know what? I ended up really liking the way it looked without it. So here I am measuring the craft stick to see how much I had to trim off so that I could get that on there. And I'm going to do the wood glue as well as the hot glue on that so that it will stay there. A lot of people will use wood glue for just regular glue. The thing is it's water soluble, which means if it dries, it can be washed off because it is water soluble. I've let it dry in my on accident once in a paintbrush, and I just put it in hot soapy water and it just freed up. So, but if you put it on wood, on the molecular level, it is stronger than the wood. You try to break the bond and you'll break your wood before you break that bond. So wood glue is for wood. That's why it says wood glue. So here I am. I'm just finishing up getting this. I'm putting these little tiny, the little tiny blocks, just kind of more even for us, even some more support. Because I wanted to make sure that no matter what, the candle was not going to push it down. And I knew if I gave it time to dry, there was no way the bond was going to be broke from that that wood glue. The wood would have to break first. So I'm just getting this done, and of course it's upside down right now, and this is the larger one, and then I will be making the smaller one. And now the small one is finished. Or no, that's the large one. And then I do the small one and it's finished. So I hope you guys really like this. I have been wanting to do this for a long time, and I love the result. Now, back to the information. Now, Zana from OK at Home has asked me to be her permanent host. And our guest host is Jenny from Lovely Moments Creating. And she's an awesome crafter. So their channel links are going to be down in the description box, as well as the playlist. So don't forget to check that out. Now, this next project is going to be, well, I'm going to be making a lantern. So I took a piece of wood from out in my garage, and I am just using my driver drill and just putting some holes in it, and I'm using skewers. I'm going to put them in each one of them. Now I am just dry fitting them in there. I do pull them out and glue them, and I don't show that. But what I'm going to do is those beads, they came from Walmart, and I am going to thread those on all those skewers. No, I don't show it, but I end up measuring all the way around so that I know when to stop, because the skewers may or may not be perfectly in there. So I went ahead and marked them so that I could make sure that I was stopping at the right point. Now, I didn't have another piece of wood that size. It's extremely cold right now, and I didn't want to have to go out and cut another piece from the garage. So I just thought, well, I guess I'll just use some foam core. So I'm just going to be threading these smaller beads onto all of the skewers, and then I'm going to once I get that done, I'm going to cut the foam core. I already measured the piece of wood on it, so I already had it measured, and I'm just going to use my utility knife and took 2 passes, and it cuts through that like butter. And then I'm just going to, because the skewers are pointy on top, I am just going to push them straight down. The skewers will go through. Then I'm going to put one more bead on top and cut the top of the dowel that's left off of there. And then we're going to paint this whole thing, and you will see what it ends up looking like. As you can see on the top there, I put 2 tumbling towers together and then another larger bead, as well as I put 4 beads on the bottom for legs, so that it looks like a lantern. So I just am finishing up the painting and getting it all done. This turned out to be a beautiful lantern, and I hope you guys really like this. Now I am just finishing up this one, and I hope you guys really like it. I really think it's gorgeous. Now this is my 3rd project. I completely lost all footage. So I took a piece of wood, I drew these flowers on there, I used my wood burning tool, and I burned it into the wood. I even signed it. This was so beautiful, and when I looked up and realized my camera didn't catch any of it, I was so upset. But I thought, you know, at least I can show you what I did. When you think of doing things with wood, possibilities are mind-boggling. There's so many things you can do. All you have to do is just think outside that box. Now here's those candles as well, the candlestick holders. I hope you guys like these. Remember to call somebody and tell them you love them, because it might be exactly what they need to hear today. Also, you all have the most blessed day and week, and be the Bible that somebody reads today. Bye.